Hey guys, it's V215 and today we're looking at a game in the FV215B 183, the well-known British Tier 10 tank destroyer, and this is actually a battle on the test server played by Nordi123 from the European server, and he's going to own in the FV the very balanced tank. I remember when it first came out, the hash shells only costed about 4000 credits, and then they nerfed it, and the tank itself wasn't nerfed, the shells costed twice as much. Now they do cost 80,000 credits, but still, if you do hit and do full damage with all those shells, you're going to run a profit. He's getting shot at from some direction, and in the near future I'm planning to do maybe Jagdpanzer 100 garage review, and I also want to post some Company of Heroes videos because I'm pretty good at Company of Heroes. I'm not very good, but I'm pretty good, and I want to post some gameplay from that game also. That game, by the way, has the Havoc physics engine that we all love and wait to come in World of Tanks, and it's a I love this game, and even though it's a pretty old game, it does look pretty good and has some amazing features, as you're probably going to see in some of my future videos. But for now, let's concentrate on Nordi and his FV. So there is a bad Chatillon coming, he's aiming, he switches targets to the T30, he sees that the bad Chatillon stops, takes a shot, only tracks him, but the splash damage from the high explosive squash head shell does 959 damage to the target. Put it on double speed while he's reloading. So we know there is a T30 and a bad Chatillon. Only a T30 left, but there is an IS-4 coming in his direction. The IS-4, however, took a big beating. He gets with 200 health, and then Nordi finishes him off. If I was Nordi, I wouldn't have taken the shot probably. In fact, I don't really know if this was the normal server, I wouldn't, but because this is the test server and credits don't matter, you know, it was his shell and he got a kill, and if he hadn't taken this shot, well, you're going to see. So, enemy FV coming, he quickly backs off. Enemy FV is now dead. Allied T-54 going forward. Enemy T-57 heavy. He's moving a little bit forward. He's having a shot. He has a clear shot at the T-57. He's aiming for the turret ring. Shot goes where he aimed it and does tons of damage. He gets shot in return, but he's only hitting the gun mantle and it doesn't penetrate. The T-54 rushes the T-57 heavy. The T-57 heavy shot him once, missed 2 times the T-54 and last one hit, but he's a dead tank now, so it doesn't really matter. And as you can see, he uses I don't know how this is called, padding and T. I forgot because I don't really use those. He uses that instead of a fire extinguisher, and the FV really isn't a tank that gets on fire pretty often, so it's a pretty good choice. I mean, in the battles where you don't get on fire, it's a really big advantage to have that padding and T, but if you get shot on fire, you wish you had a fire extinguisher. So it's a little risky, you assume, but because this tank doesn't get on fire that often, it's worth taking the risk. So he knows there are two FVs in his left, and there was also an AMX-50B moving in this direction, so he has to be a little bit cautious. Also the scores are 8-9. His team is doing, you could say, alright, but he did probably most of the damage. He's probably the guy with the most damage in his team. There is a tree falling, so there is definitely someone coming, and there he is, first victim from the bushes. One shot killed from 1870 hit points. Easy. You could say this tank is easy to play, but it really isn't that easy because of the very poor armor and the long reload. You have to know when to shoot or on which positions to go, because I've been playing this tank on their server and I had a couple of great games, but usually I don't really do that well, even though I come up with 4 to 5,000 damage in a tank with this potential. It really isn't that much. I did once 90,000 damage on the test server, but that was the best I could do. So the scores are already pulled. It's 10-10, and he moves in this bush to be able to shoot the guys that this T57 Heavy is going to spot. The T57 gets shot by the FV, most likely by an armor piercing shell. He puts one shot in the FV and leaves him with 6% health. And the left side is somehow cleared. The T57 keeps moving. He's getting shotted by someone who keeps doing him 400 damage. It's the Leopard. T57 manages to kill a T92. There is a Leopard on 1000 health, and we know that the Object 263 is on his left. But a quick pause here, because I wanted to highlight the graphics that 9.0 is introducing. I mean, this is the test server, but let's see. Yes, you can change the filters. I want to showcase all the filters. So this is I already forgot how it was called. Let's put it like this so you can also see the lightning. Soft colors. I don't really like it. Contrast. It looks okay, but still. Muted. How about this? Muted. I don't really know what to say. 1940s cinema film. Yeah, no, definitely not this one. And of course, off. But I think my favorite is deep. Oh, that one sounded so weird. Like my favorite one is deep. Sorry guys. And okay, let's keep going and forget what I just said, how I just embarrassed myself, and let's see how Nordy123 is going to kill this Leopard. Leopard comes around, takes a really risky shot, but hits him. Nordy hasn't got time to play with this guy, so he just rushes him, takes a shot, he leaves him on 9%, and ramming does the job. So there we go, 5 kills. If he hadn't shot the IS-4 in the beginning, he would have had 4 kills, so absolutely no chance for a Top Gun. But because he took the shot, and right now, in this moment, when you see the there are 2 artillery in play who know where this guy is, there is also a T-62A, he's a one-shot kill for anybody. Let's see if the RNG will allow him to make the Top Gun. And right on the target, there we go, Top Gun, 6 kills on the test server in the FV215B. 12,760 damage. Awesome game. FV, a real beast, a real overpowered beast that if you miss a shell you're going to pay for it with your reload and your credits and sometimes even your life. So this was it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Really soon is going to come a Panzer 100 review in 1 or 2 days, and also I want to make a Company of Heroes video. The problem is because I'm recording with fraps, the videos are pretty big, and because the Company of Heroes game usually lasts about 30 to 40 minutes, sometimes even 1 hour, and I want to record it as I'm playing. I need a lot of free space, about 25 or even more, I think more than that, gigabytes. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and have an absolutely awesome day.